Hello, this is Master Luke Chen. We're talking about the Ching chapter 47. This is well-quoted chapter 47. The Beatles, George Harrison, have translated into a song. It's beautiful translation. It said, without going out the door, we know the world. Without looking through the window, we can see the heaven way. So the more you go, the less you know. So basically, without doing, without traveling, without doing, then we know it all. So then the question comes to me. So the most misunderstood, a lot of people say, oh, well, I have the internet, so I don't need to go out and I can see the world and so forth. Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking Tao, the cultivation inside. Basically, the more you go out, the less you know. That means it's not physical travel. It's physical travel, but inside you, your mind going out too far, and then you know less. But you need to focus on your own, and then we are oneness. And then the more you go inside, the more you know. The less the less go inside, the more go outside. The less you know. So when students come to learn Qigong and Tai Chi from me, and I said, you already have it, Why? As a baby, you already have it. So now it's for you to go inside, not to go outside. And then you research it, and then you understand we are oneness, and so on. But it's not the distance you travel. You can travel, not traveling, you still don't know. So that's why you're talking from inside and outside, not the distance. But a lot of people try to searching, so they're different corner of the world they're going, and they find out that, the answer is within themselves. So within ourselves, yourself, that's the answer within, because we're born with the enlightened being, baby, But anyway, this one, Zhuang He Xiang Gong Wang Bi, and this is pretty simple. Simple chapter. However, people attack Lao Ji, especially, say, this one is pure the mind, It's no, but it's practicing. But we're not getting into politics. But this is, but for us, we just practice and observe, and come up with their own experience. So we all into ourselves and how to enjoy life as it is. But Zhuangzi have a wonderful story, as usual. Zhuangzi will be, if you look at 130. Now this Zhuangzi story, is, if you read the Chinese, the Zhuangzi, what he written, is difficult to understand. So I translate the way I understand it to you. So when you read English translation, you understand. Whether I translate right or wrong, it's because I call the source, and then those you can check it, the original. But anyway, Zhuangzi have a counterpart. He's a scholar. Called Huizi. So they're two together. And then one time, both of them and on a bridge observing a fish, swimming under the water, under the clear water. And Zhuangzi said, the fish is very happy swimming, And then Huizi, the scholar, said, how do you know you're not a fish? And then Zhuangzi looked at him. How do you know I don't know the fish? You're not me. How do you know? And then she said to Scott, exactly the reason that I'm not you, so I don't know you know the fish happy. So you're not the fish. How do you know the fish is happy? And then Zhuangzi said, I already told you. I know the fish happy when I'm standing on the bridge. And now what he said is, the first instinct, the first instinct is that, so the scholar is, you know, the first instinct, oh, the fish is happy. That's the first, without the going through the mind. We intuitively know the fish is happy. Now, because Zhuangzi is one connection with the oneness, so he senses it. So everybody can sense it. I mean, even the scholar sense it at the first sight. And when the mind comes in, no, how do I know? You're not the fish. So Zhuangzi said, well, I already told you that when I was on the bridge, I already know that they're happy. So it's no argument. So either you intuitively know or you don't know. So who won the argument? Oh, we don't know. So for our you learn Tao, we know definitely. So, well, the first intuition, we know the things is the truth. Otherwise, then to that story actually in China, this happened a year or 2 years ago. It's the something, same argument happened in called Yao Ming, the basketball player, and he is animal advocates. So he loves animals, and then he one time that he it's a bear, the bile duck, the bile of the bear, the animal, and the Chinese medicine can use the bile duct, the bile from the gallbladder, to have the Chinese medicine, and then that company want to be publicized as a stock, public trade company. So they ask opinion from different people. So in that time, Yao Ming and they all object to that being public trading company. And then and the company said, they put a needle something into the bear to get the bile out. And then they said, well, the bear very happy, the of the company said, and then but all the advocates of animals, no, the bears are not happy, they are dying, and then one of the owners said, how do you know the bear is not happy? I think he's happy. Now, and then the advocates said, well, okay, see, the documentation saying that all those bears you treat like this way is inhumane. They all die young because they die of the infection. And so that's the evidence. But again, you have no proof that it's suffering. It's only that. But intuitively, as human beings, we all know that they're suffering because they, as human, the bear is the, animal too. But since you don't have exactly proof they're not happy, so the company tried to argue it off. But anyway, and so those Tao, the oneness concept, and cannot be quantified as things. So they always argue. So all the blah blah. So, but as Taoists, we love animals, and because love yourself, love others, love nature. Nature including animals, trees, and so on. And the world's beautiful because you. And I love you from Yang So. Thank you.
Chapter 47. Oh, without going out of the door, one can know the world. Oh, without looking out of the window, one can see the Tao of heaven. Be still, be quiet. You can know all that can be known. Empty your thoughts, empty your ego. You can see all that can be seen. Oh, the farther one goes, the less one knows. Be calm, go inside. If you can keep your mind quiet inside, you can always know wherever you go. Hence the sage does not go, yet he knows, does not look, yet he sees, does not proceed, yet he succeeds. Oh, how wonderful! Who is the sage? Oh, the sage can be a man. The sage can be a woman. Oh, the sage can be you. As long as you follow Tao, you are in the power of now.